This one also came in. It was a recommendation from a Marine Master Sergeant, who I'm not going to read his name. I don't want to get him. I don't want to get him in trouble. Jesse, if you've not already used this warrior for Medal of Honor Monday, please do so. PFC, and you're going to have to bear with me on the name, Kaho'ohanohano. Kaho'ohanohano. That's just his last name. Kaho'ohanohano. I'm assuming that's Hawaiian, Samoan, something like that. My favorite Medal of Honor recipient, this guy says. So he was, oh yeah, look at that. Born 1930, accredited to Hawaii is what they think it was. So without further ado, also Army, let's do the second Medal of Honor citation for an Anthony T. Kaho'ohanohano. And I'm sorry if I screwed up the pronunciation on that. I'm stupid. I do that.
Ready, aim, fire.
Honoring those who went above and beyond. It's Medal of Honor Monday.
For conspicuous gallantry and intrepidity at the risk of his life above and beyond the call of duty, Private First Class Anthony T. Kaho, Company H, 17th Infantry Regiment, 7th Infantry Division, distinguished himself by extraordinary heroism and action against the enemy in the vicinity of Chupari, Korea, on the 1st of September, 1951. On that date, Private First Class Kaho was in charge of a machine gun squad supporting the defensive positioning of Company F when a numerically superior enemy force launched a fierce attack. Because of the enemy's overwhelming numbers, friendly troops were forced to execute a limited withdrawal. As the men fell back, Private First Class Kaho ordered his squad to take up more defensible positions and provide covering fire for the withdrawing friendly force. Although having been wounded in the shoulder during the initial enemy assault, Private First Class Kaho gathered a supply of grenades and ammunition and returned to his original position to face the enemy alone. As the hostile troops concentrated their strength against his emplacement in an effort to overrun it, Private First Class Kaho fought fiercely and courageously, delivering deadly accurate fire into the ranks of the onrushing enemy. When his ammunition was depleted, he engaged the enemy in hand-to-hand combat until he was killed. Private First Class Kaho'ohanohano's heroic stand so inspired his comrades, they launched a counterattack that completely repulsed the enemy. Upon reaching Private First Class Kaho'ohanohano's emplacement, friendly troops discovered 11 enemy soldiers lying dead in front of the emplacement and 2 inside it, killed in hand-to-hand combat. Private First Class Kaho'ohanohano's extraordinary heroism and selfless devotion to duty are in keeping with the finest traditions of military service and reflect great credit upon himself, the 7th Infantry Division, and the United States Army. And we will play taps in honor of both of these gentlemen tonight. It's amazing how often those Korean War ones go that way, of the numerically superior enemy force overrunning the lines. I've read more Korean books than I can count, and that's just the Korean War. You take a hilltop, the Chinese, because they were mostly Chinese, would mass up more bodies than you could kill, and they would send in waves of them, and they would just overrun you. And then you'd have to counterattack and take it back. And then they would counterattack and take it back. And there were a lot of very brave men who did a lot of very brave things in Korea. Like I've told you before, It is called The Forgotten War, and it really truly is the Forgotten War. Look into Korea. Look into Korea. If this stuff interests you, fascinates you, you want to learn about the fighting they did over there, the heroes who fought their way through that place and then had to fight their way out of it, go pick up a book or watch a documentary. I think there's a good one on Amazon, if I remember right, called Chosen. It's on Amazon or Netflix, but it's called Chosen, about the Chosen Reservoir. Highly recommend it. I don't remember if it's kid-friendly or not. It could be. It could be. Chris said probably not. No, it could be. I don't remember. So kids, ask mom and dad.